What is going on, guys? It's your boy Mainomai here. Welcome back to my channel for yet another installment of my Red Bull Revolution series that sees us manage RB Amsterdamsche. Now, if you did tune into episode 8, the previous installment, then you will know that we were looking very strong indeed heading into the final phase of the season. We were actually contesting a playoff spot, guys. So in today's episode, we'll find out whether or not we made the playoffs. And if we did, whether or not we actually managed to secure promotion in our very first season in the Dutch second tier. Before we do jump into today's video, guys, you are going to want to make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on so that you can follow the journey in detail and you don't miss an episode. I'm sure you guys are itching to find out how we did last season. So let's get straight into it, guys. Let's go. Okay then, guys, so the first thing you will notice is that unfortunately we did not secure promotion last season, which to be honest, at the start of the season, the playoffs and promotion weren't even in my mind. But then as we got into the season and form took a turn for the better, obviously it was playing in my mind. I did think, there's an outside chance we could do it. Although, to be honest, I think it would have been a step too far too soon for this particular squad. I think if we had got promoted, we would be in big trouble this season. But, it wasn't to be. And I think, to be honest, that's for the best, guys. I think we needed a consolidation season last year. This year, we can try and make a serious go at really trying to secure one of those top positions and get ourselves at least into the playoffs, really, and look for promotion this year. Now, as a reward for our endeavours last season, the board did actually equip us with a fairly sizable wage budget. As you can see here, guys, there's a bit of money in the pot left to bring in some good players where we can. The issue actually is with our club reputation, and that's preventing us from bringing in a certain calibre of player, but I'm hoping that will improve if we are to secure promotion this year. So let's take a look at how the end of the season unfolded then, guys, and take a look at how we did in the playoffs last season. So as you can see here, guys, form down the stretch in the closing stage of the season was not good enough, really. We were flying high, sort of heading into this crucial period with some obviously brilliant results and a long unbeaten streak, but that obviously came to an end. Now, since that Maastricht game, we just didn't have enough in us, guys. Not enough in the tank to see us through the end of the season. Some really patchy form, draws everywhere, a couple of wins thrown in for good measure, and then losing 3 of 5 games in April was not a good way to set us up for the playoffs. Obviously, back-to-back defeats heading into the playoffs where we were drawn against FC Volendam, who were a very dangerous side that season. Their top striker was Ousmane Mane here, who actually I think got top goal scorer last season. So I thought we were going to go out in the first round, to be honest. We took a 2-1 win away from home in the first leg and lost the second leg at home 1-0, but obviously went through on the away goals rule, which saw us drawn against Almere City, who, to be honest, guys, we had beaten prior to the playoffs in that current league campaign. And I was quietly confident that we'd get through that round and get into the next round and probably fail at the last hurdle, really. So away from home, we managed to sneak an away goal. We lost that game 2-1, but unfortunately, we could not get the job done at home in the second leg. I thought with a home return leg, we had a chance, but a 1-1 draw meant that we unfortunately went out. As I said, guys, I'm not overly disappointed. I think it's probably a blessing in disguise. There's still some holes in the squad that need patching up, and we're going to look to do that heading into this new campaign. So ahead of what promises to be a very important season for the club, guys, I really wanted to try and bring back Hugo Navoa and Ben Clefish. I wanted to bring them back into the club on loan again this season, but unfortunately, Hugo Navoa's deal at Leipzig ran out. He became a free agent and got greedy. He opted to go to a Spanish club and take a pay increase there. I think he's on a couple of K a week. We certainly, at the time, couldn't afford his wages, so unfortunately, we missed out on him, and he's now playing his football at Castellón over in Spain, I believe. In terms of Clefish, I don't think he's left Leipzig. He might actually still be available for loan, but the last time I checked, unfortunately, they wanted him to go and play with a higher calibre of player this season, which, you know, is a bit of an insult to us. But as you know, I thought he played well for us last year and got a lot of assists, but I didn't think that he was, you know, one of the best players in the league, so to speak. So yeah, a little bit odd that they won't send him back here, but we obviously will monitor that situation, as I'd quite like to have him back this season in that right back role for us. In terms of some players that we have actually managed to bring in, guys, there's a couple of youngsters that we did manage to secure. So obviously in that right back role, with a no Ben Clefish, we had to bring in someone, and Maxime Cavelier from Ghent was that man. So he's going to play in that wing back role for us. Got fairly decent crossing. He's obviously not a world beater of a player, but you know, it's all relative to the level we're playing at. So I was relatively happy with his signing. 15 determination, fairly determined personality. He's only 19 years of age. Hopefully he will improve in line with his potential ability here. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he gets on this season. A really important loan signing, I think, here is Nikola Stankovic. He comes and joins on loan from FK Partizan. And I think he's a very solid midfield player, young midfield player. I think he'll do a job for us in there. And we've sort of employed a slight tactical tweak this season. So he'll play quite an important role. And I'll obviously introduce you to those changes before we head into today's livecom game. So this is a deal I'm relatively excited about, guys. Salah Oulad Mahand comes in on a free transfer. He is ex-Feyenoord and Arsenal, guys. Didn't make a single first team appearance for either of those sides. So I actually used this kid last year when I was managing Feyenoord on a sort of network save with a friend of mine. And he turned out to be a very, very good player. He doesn't quite look like he's going to get to that level on this year's game, unfortunately. Even though before FM21 was released, I did actually include him in a ones to watch video, which, going by this version of the player on this save, he's probably not going to live up to those standards, but we shall see. Certainly a deal I was excited to get done. He came on a free. He's on €600 a week. One of the sort of higher earners on the team, but you know, not by any means the top earner. So not too much pressure on him to do well, although I think he will be a nice creative force for us in midfield. Finally, we bring in Quincy Doze on loan from Roda JC. Slightly surprised that they were willing to let him join us on loan, because I think we're playing in the same division this year. But yeah, certainly a promising player. He's got solid composure, good finishing. He's not slow, so he should do a job for us up top, which is it's kind of an area of the pitch that we struggled to get two players building any kind of chemistry in last season. So hoping he will partner Boris Bell up top, and those guys can get firing for us, really. Now, I am still very much in the market for a centre back and a left wing back. So yeah, we'll obviously look to, well, we're scouting a lot of players at the moment. It's difficult though. It takes a bit of time at this level to get scout reports back. But yeah, we're certainly in the market for players in those positions. And obviously I'll update you guys if there is any news on that front. So here we go then, guys. The opening day of the season is upon us already. The summer has flown by. I've not been able to strengthen the squad in all the areas that I would have liked, but we have what we have, and this fixture is obviously a very important one for us to try and get off to a flying start, really, in the league, and string together a handful of positive results to sort of kickstart our season, really, and give us some belief this year. So our opening day game sees us take on FC Eindhoven, who were a team that we demolished last season 4-0. We played them in pre-season this year and drew 2-2 after going 2-0 up, which I was very disappointed with. But chance to better them in today's game. Now, in terms of what you're seeing here, guys, the sort of tactical philosophy is still the same. We're still playing with a lot of intensity, and we're looking to counter-press the opposition. But the shape has obviously changed. Now, I'll just explain that a little bit. We've got now a midfield free to kind of screen the sort of central area of the pitch for us, really, and not leave Diarra, Fabian and Ashabar too exposed. We are obviously still looking for our wing-backs to provide that width. And up top, we have Boris Bell and those who both have a fair bit of pace and can expose the opposition in behind. We're looking really for Leone and Salah Oulad Mahand to pick those key passes out, really, and find them. Just going to put Salah Oulad on an attack duty here. Stankovic will sort of provide the legs in midfield and hopefully provide a bit of cover in front of Diarra, whilst Salah Oulad and Leone have bombed forward. Obviously, Leone, our best player from last season, he's dropped a little bit deeper. I do think he can still have a really good impact on the game from that Mazzala attack role, which seems to be really popular this year. Without further ado though, guys, let's just get into the game, shall we? I think I've spoken enough for now, but chance to see what some of these new signings can do for us in today's game. So yeah, I think, yeah, let's go with that. Go out there and impress me, lads. Opening day of the season, I want you to go out there and impress me. Always got faith in the boys to make a difference. Sometimes that faith is misplaced, but we'll see what the guys can come up with in today's game for us. Okay, so Eindhoven get us underway this season. Big away game to kick off our league campaign. We're playing in that lovely, lovely deep red kit, guys. Obviously, kit's made courtesy of Sergeant Red Phoenix at Red Phoenix Designs. Go ahead and check out his work if you haven't already. He makes some fantastic kits, guys. Ball into the box. Boris Bell with a header forces the save from the Eindhoven keeper. It's a promising start from the boys. Okay, Booker to get us started from the back. Into the feet of Diarra, finds Ashabar there. Goes long, up to Doers. Boris Bell gathers the flick on. Out wide now. In the half space. Salah Ulad Mahand. Back to Diarra. Out wide to Birkhoff. This is some good football control stuff from us. Boris Bell's in behind. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Not a bad attack from us. Leone now to whip in the resulting corner. We don't get an awful lot of goals from corners, to be fair. We haven't really got any set-piece specialists in the side. Something, again, I'd like to add. If we can. Leone with a corner on the opposite side this time. And it runs all the way through to Cavelier from the clearance. Ball over the top. We've gone really direct and those in behind, but disallowed for offside. Probably was offside, to be fair. I like that, though. Looking to... Oh, wow, they're miles off. Okay, yeah. Right idea from Cavelier, though. Looking to pick out the strikers early doors. A fairly bright start from the boys, to be fair. Borgman's looking to distribute for the home side. Fabian wins the header. It's into the feet of Stankovic. Finds Leone. Doe's in behind again. He's causing real problems. And Quincy Doe slots away at the near post. Nothing the keeper can do about that. The great strike. Really promising start from the boys. We've looked very good from the very first kick of the ball. Leone doing Leone things and picking out a key through ball for Quincy Does there, who gets his first professional goal for the club. Here's Salah Ulad. Great little touch there. Can he pick someone else? Oh, he should have got Boris Bell away there. And Eindhoven come the other way. Thomason in behind and he snatches at that chance. Fortunately for us. Oh, Salah Ulad, he could have slipped Boris Bell away there with a nice little pass if he had just got it away quicker, got it out of his feet quicker. Oh, it's a sweeping ball over to the far side, and fortunately, it's another chance that's gone begging for Eindhoven, who are yet to register a shot on goal. Really promising performances, particularly in defence and midfield. Obviously, Quincy Does with a 7.1 because of the goal, but Leone seems to be running things in midfield. Fabian's having a good game at the back for us. Booker now picks out Birkhoff. Good header for Salah Ulad. That's a good pass to Boris Bell. Through on goal. Yes, Sofian, Boris Bell. What a goal that is. And Salah Ulad with... That's exactly the combination that we were hoping for in one of the previous highlights, guys, with Salah Ulad. With time and space on the ball. We need him to pick out a striker when he can, and he does just that this time. Boris Bell breaking beyond the last defensive line, and keepers left with a lot to do there. Kind of in no man's land. Fantastic first half from the boys, guys. This is the kind of stuff we want to be playing. Very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up. I think we've still got more in us, guys. I'm not going to lie. I believe in the potential of some of these players, and strong second half will be very nice here to cap off what's been a fantastic opening day performance away from home. Oh no, that is not the news we needed. Boris Bell picking up what looks like a serious injury. Potential lower leg injury. Okay, that's either a torn muscle or a broken leg, isn't it? Let's face it. That's not good. Okay, so Boris Bell has to make way for Chirino Griffith, who, you know, he's a very able deputy, but he doesn't quite have the pace that Boris Bell has to get in behind. So we're looking for something a little bit different from Griffith. That will be a hammer blow if we've lost Boris Bell for a significant period at the start of the season, guys. Booker gathers that one with ease. Looking for him to be key this season. Obviously, his first full season at the club. Came in and made an immediate impact when he did sign for us. I'm looking for him to kick on now and really become a leader in this team. He is one of the older players. Stankovic finds Birkhoff. Salah Oulad now in the half space in the channel. Finds Bukov back centrally for Diarra. Salah Oulad Mahand. Bukov gets off the strike and it comes off the bar and it's cleared by FC Eindhoven. It's all us at the moment though, guys. Eindhoven still yet to register a shot on goal. Ashabar. Diarra dropping deep. That half-back position for us, just orchestrating play. Salah Oulad now in the channel. Bukov breaks into the box. And Joe Bukov with his first goal of the season from left-back. A little fun fact for you guys. Bukov actually has 13 finishing for a left-back. His finishing is better than his crossing and his defending, guys. You could argue I'm playing him in the wrong position, but I like him out there. I think he does a good job for us. Cracking strike. He obviously hit the bar a bit earlier on, so the warning signs were there for Eindhoven. They didn't react to them, and he's punished them, which is great news for us. Okay, I think we'll make a couple of changes. Stankovic, he's not had the best opening game of the season. We're going to bring in Gerd in that role as a bit of a leader. Hopefully see this one out with the clean sheet intact. I'm really hoping to keep things a bit tighter defensively this year, guys. We didn't defend well last year at all. Cavalier's not having a great debut either, in all honesty. Booker looking to get us playing again. Here's Diarra. Misplaced. Long range pass there though. Gathered easily by the fullback for Eindhoven. Keeper goes long. Chance here for Eindhoven. In behind Sambu, and we can't keep a clean sheet. We're just physically not capable, guys. Their first real shot on goal. And it's in. Ashabar just letting his man run off him there. Can't be doing that. Probably highlighting why it is we're looking for a top centre-back, to be honest. More possession for Eindhoven, looking to construct another late attack. In the 85th minute, Sambu through on goal and Booker comes to the rescue there, closes the angle well and stops the shot. But here's the resulting corner from FC Eindhoven. Whipped into the box for the second time and cleared particularly well there by our defence. Obviously, I'm very happy with the result if things stay like this, guys, but would have been very nice to have kept a clean sheet after defending so well for the majority of the game. Here's Trino Griffith for 4-1. That's a fantastic goal from Griffith off the bench there. If Boris Bell is injured, we are going to need Trino Griffith to step up this season big time. He obviously had a very good first campaign for us back in the third tier in the Tweede Divisie, but yeah, looking for him to make that step up. A great goal, really good goal from the boys, and that should be it really. Barring no late slip-ups from us, concede another. But here's Diarra, finds Gerd in midfield, and the referee calls time. That's a fantastic opening day result for us, guys, and probably the most entertaining livecom game we've had for a little while on the channel, if I'm honest. I'm going to praise the boys. It was a very good win for us, and yeah, gutted not to keep clean sheet, but we looked very, very good going forward, and pleased to see the two attacking Mazzalas in Salah Oulad Mahand and obviously Theo Leone doing exactly what I wanted them to do in terms of servicing the strikers. So yeah, very promising first game, guys, and I hope you'd agree. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thankfully then, guys, Boris Bell is only going to be out for around a month, which, you know, it's not ideal, but it's not a catastrophic injury that I thought it might be when he had to go off so abruptly. Obviously, Trino Griffith stepped up for us in that game. Hopefully he can continue to do so over the next few weeks whilst we get Boris Bell back to full health. If not, we might have to dip into the transfer market and try and bring in another forward player. So that strong performance has left us top of the table after a one-game play, guys. 4 goals scored, 1 conceded. Fantastic performance from the boys. Plenty of creativity in midfield. New signing, Salah Oulad Mahand, with 2 assists in that game, which is fantastic. Exactly what we want from him in this side. I think him and Leone from them Mazzala attack roles are going to be very dangerous this year. Let me know in the comments if you've had much success with the Mazzala attack duty this year. I do seem to hear from a lot of the community that it is quite broken, and a lot of people are basing their systems around it on this year's game. So it'll be interesting to hear from you guys on that one. If you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, I've certainly enjoyed creating it for you. But if you did enjoy today's livecom game and you're enjoying the series, smash that like button for me. It really does help get the content out to a wider audience, and it's good to know that you guys are enjoying yourselves. So yeah, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, guys, you know what to do. hit that subscribe button for me and make sure you've got notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future episodes of what promises to be a roller coaster journey with RB Amsterdamsche, guys. Finally though, thank you very much for taking the time out to watch today's episode. I really do appreciate all the support you show for the channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't have any motivation to make videos, so thanks very much indeed. Until next time though, guys, take care of yourselves, check in on your friends and family as well. It's very important in the times that we find ourselves in. But yeah, until next time, guys, cheers.